Did you know that 70% of small businesses fold within their first decade? Well, today we're diving into how to make sure yours not only survives, but thrives in the AI era. Hello, and welcome back, my fellow entrepreneurs. I'm Kim, your host of Small Business Big AI, the podcast where we cut through the noise around artificial intelligence and tech trends to bring you actionable strategies for growing your business. Now, this is a space for entrepreneurs like you, owners and innovators ready to scale sustainably, leverage cutting-edge tools, and navigate the changing landscape of policies and regulations in an AI-driven world. Now together, we're building technology-enabled superpowers, businesses that thrive not just in the marketplace, but as a part of a supportive, forward-thinking economy. Now last week, we mapped out our 2025 vision, laying the foundation for success in the new year. And wow, the feedback has been absolutely incredible. Now, you all are truly ready to take your businesses to the next level with AI. So we dug into the nuts and bolts of setting goals and aligning them with your personal and business priorities. It was all about looking forward with purpose. So let's be real here for a second. The entrepreneurial journey is a roller coaster, right? Now, there are those exhilarating highs like landing a new client or launching a successful campaign, and then there are the inevitable bumps in the road. A global pandemic, a supply chain hiccup, or maybe just a random Tuesday afternoon when everything seems to be going wrong. Trust me, I have been there. And that's why today we're taking that foundation one step further. We're talking about building unstoppable resilience and supercharging your efficiency with the power of AI. Because as entrepreneurs, we need to roll with the punches and keep moving forward no matter what comes our way. Now, resilience, the ability to adapt and thrive in the face of challenges, it's non-negotiable. But resilience alone is not enough. Now, to truly set yourself up for success, you need efficiency, the systems, the tools, the processes that keep your business running smoothly through thick and thin. And here's where the magic happens. When you combine a resilient mindset with AI-powered efficiency, you are simply unstoppable. So today we're breaking this down into actionable steps that you can take right now to build both resilience and efficiency into your business. Now, I'm thrilled to be joined by someone who knows this better than most. Our guest co-host for this episode, Hal. Hal, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Kim. It's great to be back. Resilience and efficiency are two topics that are very, very close to my heart. I can't wait to share some insights with our listeners today.
Absolutely. We've got so much to cover. But before we dive into Hal's wisdom, I want to hear from you, my small business Big AI family. What are your biggest challenges when it comes to building resilience or efficiency in your business? I want you to share your stories on social media using the hashtag #SmallBusinessBigAI, and we might just feature your experience in an upcoming episode. For now, whether you're tuning in during your commute or while sipping coffee in the office or maybe even during a quick break at home, I want you to get ready to be inspired and equipped with tools to take your business to the next level and build that technology-enabled superpower that can weather any storm and thrive in the exciting world of AI. Let's start today's journey with a story. Picture this. It's early March and a cold snap has just rolled through the Midwest. Now roads are coated with black ice and every auto repair shop in town is swamped with calls for blown tires, alignment fixes, and fender bender repairs. Now for Mike, the owner of a small but bustling auto repair shop, and we're going to call it Steel and Speed Auto Care. Now, it should have been the busiest and most profitable month of the year, but instead of cashing in, Mike found himself buried under a mountain of chaos. His phone lines were ringing off the hook, walk-in customers packed his waiting area, frustrated that their cars hadn't been looked at in days. And to top it all off, a key technician called in sick just as a major shipment of parts was delayed by supply chain disruptions.
No.
Sound familiar? So every small business owner has faced a perfect storm like this at some point. A time when demand soars but resources can't keep up. But here's where Mike's story takes a turn for the better. Instead of drowning in the chaos, Mike decides to lean into innovation. Enter AI.
That's a smart move. So, what did Mike do?
Well, first, Mike implemented an AI-powered scheduling tool called Book It AI. We'll just call it that. Now, this tool automatically optimized customer appointments, factoring in the shop's workload, technician availability, and estimated repair times. So no more overbooking or telling customers, we'll try to fit you in. He also deployed a virtual assistant called, we'll call it Carbot. And he deployed this on the shop's website. Now, Carbot could answer common questions like, what's the cost of a tire rotation? Or how soon can I schedule an alignment? So customers could even upload photos of damage for pre-assessment. Now, within weeks, this little bot reduced the call volume by 30% and gave Mike's front desk staff some breathing room.
That's a game changer. And I bet it just didn't save time. It probably improved the customer experience too.
Well, Hal, you're exactly right. Customers love the instant responses and the ability to get quotes without waiting on hold. But Mike didn't stop there. He integrated an AI-driven supply chain monitoring system. We're going to call that Parts Flow AI. And this system flagged potential delays in real time and suggested alternate suppliers. So when that shipment of brake pads got stuck in transit, Mike knew about it before it became a crisis, and he had replacement orders within hours.
Now that's resilience in action. Mike didn't just weather the storm. He built a system to handle it better the next time. It's important to have the right systems in place, the kind of support that can help you navigate those unexpected twists and turns. In my own experience, I've found that building a strong team, having a clear vision, and being willing to ask for help are all crucial elements of resilience.
So true, Hal. Now, the best part of this is by the end of March, our hypothetical company, Steel and Speed Auto Care, had not only recovered but exceeded its revenue targets for the quarter. And Mike's team was less stressed. The customers were much happier, and his shop was positioned to handle future challenges with ease. Now, here's what I love about this story. It's not just about the tools. It's about the mindset. So Mike embraced change, and instead of being reactive, he became proactive.
Absolutely, Kim. First and foremost, don't panic. Take a deep breath, assess the situation, and then start planning your next steps. Remember, resilience isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about preparing your mindset and systems so you can adapt and overcome them. And for any small business owner listening, I want to ask, what's your perfect storm? And what systems or tools can you put in place now to be prepared for when it hits?
That's a great question, Hal. And I know we just told this story in order to explain what we're talking about so our listeners could really visualize this. But now I want to say to our listeners, we'd really love to hear your answers. So reach out to us on LinkedIn or Facebook using the hashtag smallbusinessbigAI and share your stories with us. You might just inspire someone else to take those first steps toward resilience. Okay, now that we've seen resilience in action, let's talk about efficiency. Because if resilience is about weathering the storm, then efficiency is what keeps your ship running smoothly. You know how?
So true. It's more than just working faster. It's about eliminating unnecessary effort, optimizing your processes, and making sure every minute of your time and your team's time is well spent.
Yeah, well said.
And here's where the real magic happens. In today's world, AI is the ultimate efficiency tool. In my own business, I use AI to schedule appointments, manage my emails, and even track my expenses. It's freed up so much time for me to focus on what I do best, coaching and helping entrepreneurs succeed.
And you do a great job at that. Thanks, Hal. So let's move past the buzzwords. Let's dive into some real world scenarios. I want to tell our listeners what AI powered efficiency actually looks like in a small business, things that we know firsthand. So picture this, guys. You're running a landscape business, let's say, and spring is your peak season. Now, you've got clients lined up for lawn care, garden installations, and maybe patio upgrades. But coordinating your crew schedule and juggling client appointments is really eating up hours of your week. Now, this is where tools like Calendly or Acuity Scheduling, enhanced with AI, can really make a huge difference. So these tools don't just let clients book appointments online. They analyze your team's availability and location to recommend the most efficient schedule. So imagine this. Instead of wasting time driving across town multiple times in one day, your crew's route is optimized to minimize travel time and maximize productivity. So AI can even suggest rescheduling options for last-minute cancellations, and you're never left with dead time on the clock.
And here's the best part. Tools like these aren't just for landscapers. Whether you're running a salon, a fitness studio, or an accounting firm, AI scheduling can help save hours while keeping you with your happy clients.
That's true. And here's another one. Let's say you own a hair salon and you're constantly sending out appointment reminders or follow-ups or even promotions. So you've been copying and pasting the same email templates for months. And, honestly, it is getting old. So enter Zapier, an AI-driven workflow automation tool that connects your apps and automates repetitive tasks.
I'm a big Zapier fan. It's like having a digital conductor who orchestrates all your different apps and automates your workflows.
Exactly. Now, for instance, you can set up a Zap that automatically sends a text reminder to clients 24 hours before their appointment.
I have Zapier set up so that every time I get a new email from a potential client, it automatically creates a new contact in my CRM and adds them to my email list. It saved me hours of manual data entry.
Absolutely. And think about how much time you save not having to do these things manually. Now, folks, that's the power of AI, freeing you up to focus on creativity and customer service instead of being stuck in admin mode.
And I hate admin mode.
Yes, I know.
Another tool I love is ChatGPT. It's like having a brainstorming partner who can help generate ideas, write content, and even translate languages. I've used ChatGPT to create marketing materials, write blog posts, and even draft emails to my clients. It's like having a personal wordsmith on call 24/7.
Yeah, so these tools and automated workflows make sure that no client falls through the cracks, which, really builds trust and loyalty over time. And of course, there are tons of AI-powered tools for specific industries. Now, if you're in retail, there are inventory management systems that can predict demand and optimize your stock levels. Or if you're in healthcare, which is really popular right now, there are AI assistants that can help with scheduling and patient communication. The possibilities are simply endless. Now, let's go back to Mike and our hypothetical steel and speed auto care for a moment. So if you remember, his AI tool for supply chain management, well, AI doesn't just solve logistical problems. It also gives you deep insights into your customers' behavior. So for example, a tool like Tableau or Looker Studio can analyze your sales data to spot trends. Now, maybe you run a bakery and you notice that pumpkin spice muffins sell out every Friday morning in October. Now, with AI analytics, you can forecast demand more accurately. You can stock up on ingredients ahead of time and even schedule a targeted email campaign to let customers know that the muffins will be fresh and ready every Friday.
That's brilliant. It's incredible how AI is transforming every industry. And what's even better is that these insights are actionable. AI doesn't just tell you what's happening. It helps you decide what to do next.
The bottom line, well, AI systems for efficiency aren't about replacing people now. They're about empowering them. So by taking care of the repetitive, time-consuming tasks, AI gives you the space to focus on what only you can do. And that's building relationships or creating new ideas and growing your business. Working on your business, not in your business.
And if you're just getting started with AI, here's my advice. Start small. Pick one area of your business that feels overwhelming or repetitive and experiment with an AI tool designed to help. Once you see the impact, you'll wonder how you ever managed without it.
That's exactly right. And it makes it so much easier. Now, we've put together a free checklist of the top AI tools for efficiency. customized for small businesses. So this is a checklist for you. The link to the checklist is in the show notes. All you have to do is download it and start building your technology-enabled superpower today.
Efficiency is the key to freedom, folks. Free time, free energy, and the freedom to focus on what truly matters.
Oh, so true, Hal. And now that we've tackled efficiency, let's dive into the mindset behind it all. Now, we briefly mentioned the importance of mindset earlier. So, how do you stay resilient as a leader when the going gets tough? That's coming up next. Let's take a quick breather here. If you're enjoying the episode and picking up some valuable insights, make sure to subscribe to Small Business Big AI on your favorite podcast app so you never miss out on future conversations. And hey, if you know someone who could use this information, go ahead and share it with them too. So we've talked about resilience in action and how to streamline your business with AI-powered efficiency. But here's the thing. Tools and systems are only part of the equation. At the center of every thriving business is you, the leader. And let's face it, leadership can feel really heavy sometimes. The weight of decisions, the uncertainty of challenges, and the pressure just to stay ahead can really take a toll. So that's why building a resilient mindset is just as important as having the right tools in your toolbox. So how? In your experience as a business coach, what does resilient leadership look like?
Great question, Kim. To me, resilient leadership isn't about being invincible. It's about being adaptable. It's knowing how to take a hit, learn from it, and come back stronger. It's the mindset that says, this challenge isn't the end. It's the opportunity to grow.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's such a powerful way to put it. And I think it's worth emphasizing that resilience isn't about pretending that everything is fine or pushing through exhaustion. It's about having the tools, both mental and practical, to navigate tough situations with clarity and purpose. So let's break this down into some actionable steps. So for all the entrepreneurs listening, here are 3 ways that you can start building a more resilient leadership mindset today. First up, reframe how you see challenges. It's easy to get stuck in a negative spiral when things go wrong, but resilient leaders view setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. For example, let's go back to Mike at our hypothetical steel and speed auto care. Now, instead of throwing in the towel when his supply chain broke down, he asks, what systems can I put in place to prevent this from happening again? Now, that simple shift in perspective allowed him to take proactive steps and build a stronger business.
Absolutely, Kim. One exercise I recommend to my clients is something I call the Resilience Journal. At the end of each day, write down one challenge you faced, what you learned from it, and how you can apply that lesson moving forward. It's a small habit, but over time, it builds a mindset of continuous improvement.
Now, next, surround yourself with people who lift you up. Leadership doesn't have to be a solo journey. Whether it's a mentor, a business coach like Mahal over here, or a peer group of fellow entrepreneurs. Having a support network is crucial.
So true, Kim. I've seen firsthand in mastermind groups that I've led. Sometimes all it takes is hearing. I've been there too. To turn your perspective around. And don't underestimate the power of asking for help. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and self-awareness.
And Hal, let's not forget about your team. Building resilience isn't just about you. It's about empowering the people around you. When your team feels supported and valued, they'll rise to the occasion during tough times too. And finally, and this one is a biggie, take care of yourself. Leadership can be draining, and if you're running on empty, it's hard to lead effectively.
Exactly. I tell every entrepreneur I work with, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Make time for whatever helps you recharge, whether it's exercise, mindfulness practices, or just taking an afternoon off.
And here's where AI can actually help. So apps like Headspace or Calm offer guided meditations that are perfect for busy entrepreneurs. Even 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference in how you approach challenges. So the bottom line is this. Resilient leadership starts with small, intentional actions. It's about cultivating habits that keep you grounded, adaptable, and focused on the bigger picture, even when the road gets rocky.
And remember, resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen that muscle.
I love that, Hal. Now, we've covered a lot today, from real-world stories of resilience to the AI tools that can supercharge your efficiency, and finally, the mindset shifts that make it all possible. Now it's time to bring it all together with some actionable next steps. Now, first, as promised, we've put together a free resource to help you start implementing what we've talked about today. So our efficiency checklist for small business owners. This checklist highlights the top AI tools for streamlining operations, improving customer service, and staying ahead of the curve in 2025. So if you're ready to ditch those clunky spreadsheets and automate your way to success, then click the link in the show notes. The list is completely free, and it's designed to give you a clear, practical starting point, no matter where you are on your journey with AI.
And let me add this. If you're feeling a little overwhelmed by all the possibilities, remember, you don't have to do it all at once. Pick one tool from the checklist. Try it out for a month. See what works and build from there. Progress, not perfection, is the name of the game.
Absolutely, Hal. Oh, that's it for today's episode of Small Business Big AI. Thanks again for tuning in. Remember, as entrepreneurs, the road ahead will always be unpredictable. But with the right tools, the right mindset, and a community like this one, you're not just navigating the future, you're shaping it.
That's right, Kim. Resiliency and efficiency aren't just buzzwords. They're your foundation. They're what allows you to adapt, grow, and thrive. no matter what comes your way.
And remember, you're not alone on this journey. So whether it's through the stories we share here, or the resources we provide, or even the connections you make with other listeners, you've got a whole network rooting for your success. So here's to 2025, a year where your business doesn't just survive, but becomes what, Hal?
A technology-enabled superpower.
That's right.
And a year where you find the balance between running your business and enjoying your life you've worked so hard to create.
Yes. Now, thank you for joining us today on Small Business, Big AI. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave us a review. And don't forget to grab your free efficiency checklist. It's awaiting for you in the show notes. Now click the link below. Also, we'd appreciate it if you'd share this episode with a fellow entrepreneur who needs a little AI magic in their life.
We'll see you next week with another great episode, Scaling Smarter, Not Harder in 2025. Until then, stay inspired, stay innovative, and keep building that dream of yours.
Because we all know that small businesses are the heart and soul of the American dream. And the future is big, and it's waiting for you to make your mark. Now I'm Kim, and this has been Small Business, Big AI. Thanks for listening. I'll catch you in the next episode.